We work closely with the City of West Hollywood and with Global Green, and we help them develop their green building ordinance standards. Our building serves as a pilot for that program. So in a way, it's a test for their new point system.
There's already a green building ordinance in the world at large called LEED, but that's a very elaborate ordinance. It costs a lot of money to adhere to. There's several levels: silver, gold, platinum. We wanted standards that were not so difficult to live up to, that still produce good results. The basic points of a green building ordinance: using less energy, making sure you take care of all the demolition materials properly, you reuse as much as possible an existing structure. When you're rebuilding, you use materials that are not toxic, you use materials that have the least impact on the environment.
Well, our building is located on a major thoroughfare in Los Angeles, Santa Monica Boulevard, and that zone was created. The City of West Hollywood made that zone, or that street, kind of a high-density area. So, the challenge to us was to create as many units as we could within our site and within the allowed height limit. So we were able to pack 42 units of affordable housing onto a 13,000 square foot lot, and the four floors of apartments are over one level of retail at grade. So the building's mixed use, and the building is for people living with disabilities. The user will be seniors or people living with HIV/AIDS.
Then there's also some principles that really affect people's everyday lives. Trying to use natural heat and ventilation. You might change the profile of the building, so instead of being a big square, it might be thinner, so you can actually get the natural air coming through a space, cross ventilation. Some of the principles of green building are very, very old, which only makes sense because it's supposed to be a way of building that works with nature instead of fighting it.
Well, the sustainable features of the building: we use solar for water, we use solar photovoltaics for energy. We carved out in the middle of the building, we carved out a garden space, a courtyard, that's a bamboo garden, a bamboo forest, and that serves as a microclimate. And by creating this void in the building, it allows all the units to have cross ventilation. In addition to that, we use highly efficient building systems, and whenever possible, we use sustainable materials. Here in California, we have the luxury of designing buildings that aren't dependent on HVAC systems. Our building, we work closely with an environmental consultant, and it's designed so that one doesn't need to have air conditioning. Although we have air conditioning in the units, it's an option for the tenants, but it's designed so that there is always cross ventilation and heavily shaded areas where sun protection is needed. So that's all taken into consideration in our project. I think design has the capability of raising the bar on what affordable housing could be, and as a result, we were able to, I think, create a high quality building that has, I would hope, high quality design that goes along with it, at the same time being a sustainable building and a highly dense building.